Hi, Capricorn singles. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a prediction reading for future spouse, new relationships, new love, new partnership, new boyfriend, new girlfriend. We're going to be doing lots of clues. We've got some charms today. See if we can get some characteristics, traits, initials, what their sign is, and when they may be coming. So if that sounds like something you would love to know, stay with me and let's see what Spirit has for you. So my Capricorn singles, let's get some clues. Let's see what Spirit guidance Spirit has for you as we're waiting. Let's just see where we're headed and then we'll get into all the clues. Spirit, please share with me. I have be open to receiving. Okay, absolutely. We want to invite this energy. Becoming a nobody. You're not a nobody. You know, like sometimes people think they have to be in a relationship to be complete. Of course, we feel better when we're in a relationship, but you have so much to offer when you're single. So enjoy being single. You know, it's a time in your life that you learn about yourself. It's a time in your life that, you know, you can do whatever you want with your time and your energy. And maybe it's a time that you need right now. Maybe it's a time for you to be healing, a time for you to be rejuvenating. You know, it's okay to be alone and say, I'm fine. I'm fine with being single, whatever Spirit has for me. But at the same time, I am open and I'm ready to invite this love in divine timing. Spirit's at bottom of the deck. Perfect moments, you know, when it's perfect and it's divine, and I'm going to be ready to receive this love, right? I'm going to be ready to receive this love. So, you know, it's this is the hard time. This is the hard part, you know, is just this waiting. Because you have other things that Spirit wants you to be working on, they just said. So that's okay. You must be working on your career. You could be working on your personal growth, your spiritual growth, learning new things. You know, there's all kinds of things you can be doing. Your Queen of Cups is unconditional love is coming into you. How gorgeous. I have a 6 of Wands, somebody who's going to be very proud to be with you. Overwhelming emotion. No, I love aces because aces are timely. It's almost like they're handed to you. And it's time is of the essence. So when this love comes to you, you take it. Okay. It's like, you know what? It's a now or never kind of a feeling, but you'll know when it's the right person. You'll feel confident. You'll feel strong. This person's going to express their feelings to you. Okay. They're going to step to the plate. They're going to say, I definitely have feelings for you. This is not one-sided. This is something that I wasn't expecting. I'm proud to be with you. I'm excited to be with you. And it's just this overwhelming feeling of, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, confidence, maybe, confidence or security for sure. Confident that this is the right person. I guess, you know, like you just feel in your heart that this is the right person. That would be an easier way to say it. I have judgment, the real princess, the real you. Okay, the door is open and I want to see you. Look at, he's like holding this chandelier here, and this candelabra, I should say. And this candelabra, it's like, I want to see you. Come into the light so I can see all of you. Don't hide any part of yourself with this person. You can be completely yourself. There's no judgment. I have promises. Maybe it's a promise of love. Maybe it's a promise of, I want you forever. Maybe it's literally a promise, like you know, an engagement ring, a marriage, you know. So it could be some kind of a promise in the future. It could be a promise coming. And then I have control, the 12 dancing princess. These are fairy tale cards. Control. Absolutely. A sense of security, a sense of confidence is how it's coming into me, my Capricorns. Like I just feel confident that this person, that what they're saying is true, that I can be open and honest with them and not ever be judged for whatever reasons. So maybe that's very important to you, the sense of I want them to know the real me. I don't want to hold back anything. I don't have nothing to hide, but I don't want to hold back either. So I think that's important. I have a Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody charging into you, this sense of I am definitely attracted to you. I want to give you the world. Now, I do feel this, this Six of Pentacles is a give and take, and it's these masks are like happy and sad. So, through good times and bad just came into me. This kind of I want to be there for you energy. And then a Queen of Swords, like speak your truth, speak your mind. You're going to know intuitively, you're going to know that you just feel it, like you can talk to this person about anything. You can listen, you can be understanding. I just feel like it's a deeper connection. Bottom of the deck, Spirit just said Ace of Cups. So this time is of the essence. These emotions are flowing in. We have a lot to celebrate. I like that. That's nice. My Capricorns, sometimes you meet somebody and the way that you know that it's the right person is that you can't get enough of them is what Spirit just said. But I think it's more the sense of I can't get enough of, like, I always want to talk to them. Like if I have something to say or something about my day, that's the person I want to share it with. That's the person I want to go to, and I can't wait to tell. I have terror, resistance to change. So maybe one of you is afraid to make a change when this first love comes in. So there might be a little bit of a hesitation there. Maybe there's been some past hurts. Maybe we have a little bit of guarding. That's okay. We'll get over that. I have feather, deep spiritual messages. One of you may have lost a loved one. You may feel like you were sent to me from, my mother, or I know that somebody in my life that passed away sent you to me. I've been praying to them to send me somebody just like you. So there could be a little bit of sense of that the spirit world is working around this connection. I love that. And then I have sunglasses, cool, laid back, and a relaxed attitude. Just letting it happen. Okay. Letting it unfold. Maybe that's the best thing that we do, especially if you feel like somebody is a little bit hesitant or scared, or you don't want to push them away, or they don't want to push you away. It's just this feeling of, I'm just going to be myself. I have to just be honest, and I have to just be open, and they're going to learn to love me for exactly who I am. And that's all I can do, is hope that they accept me for all that I am, and that's what we all want. We want somebody just to see the real person. And I think that that's what's going to unfold. I have a seduction with the devil. I do feel like this person's going to seduce you. I do feel like there's probably a chemistry there. There's probably maybe a little bit of a uncharted territory feeling of God, I hope I'm not making a mistake initially, but I think they are going to seduce you, but you know what? It's probably going to be mutual, because here's my Lover's card. There's an incredible attraction between the two of you, and you just can't deny it. So, if you end up making love and it's kind of wild, passionate lovemaking, and you're like, uh-oh, what are we doing? This is crazy. Just know behind the scenes it's meant to be. This energy came together for a reason, and you just couldn't deny it. An 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is like, I want to move on. Maybe that person who has a little bit of fears, maybe you're able to help them move on. Maybe you're helped to move them into a direction of, I'm happy with you. That's all I know, and then the commitment comes next, So some people don't know they want a commitment until they're in kind of this relationship, and it turns into, all I know is I can't live without you. And that's when they realize that they're all in. Let's get what their signs. Let's start to get some clues. My Capricorns, let's get some clues. They could be a Virgo. They could be a Pisces. They could be a Pisces. Now, these are two different decks that I mixed together. So we got 2 Pisces from 2 different decks. So that's kind of neat. So that's kind of a strong sign, I'm going to say. Let's see what their characteristics are. Spirit, what will I love about this person? What will I love about them? What should I look for? What makes them special? Anything. They're always growing. They're always learning, maybe doing things. They're filled with love. Maybe they just want somebody to love them, and then they're able to love somebody back. That's nice. Let's see. Approachable. You can talk to this person about anything. That I do feel. They're very truthful. They're very honest, open with their feelings. They're very helpful to you, helpful to your family. If you have children, maybe they're willing to jump right in and help with the kids, so could be as simple as that. They're very trustworthy. I would trust this person with my life. I've given them a lot. I've given them, I allowed them into that special place in my life that I only share my deepest thoughts with. So I do feel like you allow them in there. They're very much in love with you. Very much in love with you. That's gorgeous. They're very easygoing. Let's just see where this goes. Like that sunglass card, right? Like, let's just see where this goes. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on this connection. All I know is I love being with you. They're very encouraged. They want to keep this ball rolling all the time. They've healed. Okay. They've healed. They've done some healing to move on. They're very kind. I love kind. Kind is underrated. If somebody's just a kind person all the time, they're kind to you. They're kind to your family. They're kind to your friends. They're kind to strangers. It's just who they are, and that's nice. All right, let's get some. These are channeled messages that I've done, and they're just some more clues. Let's just get some more clues for my caps. They may have long hair on the top. Their hair may be longer on the top and shorter on the sides, something like that. They could have blue eyes. Okay. They could have blue eyes. They could live in a private home. Maybe they own their own home. They have their own home, something like that. They might have one sibling. They could drive a truck, SUV. They have chest hair. So they probably have a lot of hair. They probably have thick hair. I don't know. I don't know if you like chest hair or not, but you can always take care of that. You can always, take care of that if you have to. They might have a single mother. Maybe their mother's divorced, and maybe they were raised by just their mother, something like that. They could have light colored eyes, green eyes, blue eyes. They could have lighter colored eyes. Okay. They need to shave. I think this person has hair. I think this person has like dark hair, darkish hair, thick hair maybe. They could be a big football fan. Maybe they like sports. They like fast food. They want to eat pizza and junk food when they're watching football. They like hair products. Okay, maybe they put hair gels in their hair to style their hair. Probably looks really cute. Somebody who does hair problems usually knows what they're doing. You have a dimple when you smile. I like that. They have a little dimple. They have a glint in their eye. They like rock music. They want to have a second home on the water. They've always fantasized about buying a house at the beach or on a lake, something like that. They love music. So maybe music is a big part of their life. And bottom of the deck, Spirit just said they like quiet nights at home too. So they just like to be home and they want somebody to share their life with. Let's see what else they have. I have karma, new opportunity. Okay, they might have you or them. There's this sense of spilling. It says toxic story. There is this sense of like, you know, I'm going to kind of put it out on the line of like my whole history. So maybe you guys go through kind of the war chest of past relationships, but then you kind of put those in a pile and say we both moved on, we both have healed, and now we're going to open this new door. We're going to open this new door to the possibility of, you know, a future. And that's all we're going to focus on. Maybe we feel like we've always known this person. Maybe that's why we feel so comfortable with this person. Maybe we have a past life connection. This person could turn into a very serious partnership, a very serious relationship, a marriage even, an exchanging of rings or vows of some kind. So that is nice. Let's see. Let's get some more clues. I've got some charms for you too. We'll do a few charms today. Fireworks, lots of passion in this connection. Okay. I have a pool hall. I don't know if it's so much of a pool hall but maybe there's a place that they like to go to. They hang out with their friends. They go and they get a beer there. Maybe they're, you know, it's kind of like, you know, my buddies hang out there. I go there not all the time, but if I were to go somewhere, that's where I go. I always bump into somebody I know, something like that. Carnival and fair, that's coming into me more as fun times. Like we like to do things together. You know, maybe they like to go to local events. Maybe they like to go to street fairs or local carnivals or concerts, you know, things that are like local, like public events that have crowds of people, you know, like maybe they like to do those types of things on the weekend, you know, like let's go and do something. I have an Aquarius also, could be an Aquarius. College life, they probably have a college education, a bookworm. Okay. They read a lot. I'm a very avid reader, so I would appreciate that. Maybe they're always on the internet or they read on a Kindle or, you know, something like that. Maybe they have their head in a book. I have children. They could have children or they could want children. They'd like to travel someday. They want to do more with traveling. I guess if they had a bucket list, it would probably be, I want to travel more. And I have a Virgo energy also. Let's see if we can get some initials. And I know there's initials also in the charm, so we might get some additional ones. Spirit, can I have some initials or any other clues that you have for me? What initials is my Capricorn? Let's see. I have a letter J. I have their tall. Okay. I have a letter B. They smell good. Okay. Perfumes, their scent, they always smell nice. That's nice. Their mouth, but I always see that card as a beautiful smile. Like you just love their smile. I have the letter R. I have an O. I have a U. Let's just get a couple more of these. I have an M. Lots of letters. And they might have a tattoo. And they're sexy to you. I like that. I like that they're sexy to you. Okay, so that's important, you know, especially, you know, you want to be attracted to the person you're with. That's important. Let's get a timeline. Let's see, Spirit, when? I want to know when. It's always the big question. You know, of course, Spirit will say divine timing to me 100 times a day, but When? Give me some clues. You guys saw me shuffling, right? This person's coming tomorrow. If they come tomorrow, my Capricorns, please message me and let me know that I am the best psychic on YouTube. That, your person is coming tomorrow. All right. Any day now. Number 19. June. Okay. June could be an important month. Maybe that's a month that we get married or one of us is born or something like that. A new year. I love that. I love this. I love the sense of like any day now. And like, we're going to be celebrating, like any day now. And then this celebration starts. That would be so much fun, right? Yeah, any day now. Did I just say any day now? Wow. This person could be right around the corner. This really could be right around the corner. This is cool. This weekend. This person really could be any day now. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, we're going to manifest it. If that's the case, we're going to just wish this into our lives, right? Let's get some clues. Let's see what the clues are saying. I've got a big bowl of charms, and I have my Magick scoop here with me today, filled with crystals. I've had this in my life. I can't even begin to tell you. 20 years maybe. It's just, I don't know. I think originally it was a coffee scoop, but it's too big to be a coffee scoop, but it's like the perfect charm scoop. So I've been using it for charms for so many years now, but I think originally it was a coffee scoop, but let's see what they say. I have a letter P. I've got some signs. What is this? Let's see. A Pisces. Another Pisces. Okay. She believed she could and she did. Manifest this. Make this happen. Okay. Something like that. I have a letter G. With these little flowers. It's pretty. Belief. Turning over a new leaf. New leaf. I have some kind of celestial things here with this like Saturn and this little moon, like almost a sense of it's in the stars, right? It's in the stars. My loved ones are bringing it to me, something like that. Yeah, here's a little, my nails can't get it. Here's like a little compass, like it's on my path, right? It's just in the stars. It's like this whole, like it's in the stars feeling. An apple. Now that's like harvest time. That's October. That's the time that we're in now. So apple picking season. I don't know. Let's see what these guys are. All right. I have a couple of things from like the Wizard of Oz. I have like the witch and the little scarecrow. I have a heart, right? I have a heart. I think the scarecrow wants a heart. I think so. Or a brain. No, he wanted a brain, right? I have a tie. Maybe they get dressed up for work. Maybe they have to wear a tie for work, or they look really cute when they're all dressed up. I don't know. I have an owl. They're smart. We knew that they were a bookworm before, right? So maybe they're very smart. And then this sense of a unicorn, like believing in the magic. All right. Just believe in the magic. Believe in the fairy tale. Believe in the happily ever after. Believe in tomorrow. All of those things are coming in. My Capricorns, we're going to put this out into the universe, and we're going to ask Spirit to bring you this love and use this as a manifestation. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, and I will put that website link in the description below.